Welcome to Riders Live. I'm your host, Riders. I'm here with a very special guest today, one of Chicago's finest, podcaster, and spoken word artist as well. Please introduce yourself to the listeners of Riders Live and tell them a little bit about yourself and what you got going on.
What's going on, y'all? I go by Radio Rell. I'm a producer, like you said. I'm also a spoken word artist as well, and a radio host.
That's what's up. What's something that people don't know about you?
Man, that I'm a jack of all trades. Like, I like to do it all. Like, there's nothing that I don't want to do, and there's nothing that I can't do. So I'm definitely willing to learn any and everything that I can. So that it's in my favor.
That's what's up. How do you balance being a podcaster and an artist?
Man, I don't even know. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you, man. It's tough because like I got to deal with, deadlines that I put for myself as far as trying to produce music, and then I got to find topics and people to come on the show. It's a lot, but I definitely utilize my calendar. Unlike I used to. It used to just be, like, yeah, just shoot me an email, and I get thousands of emails, so I'll be missing them. But I definitely utilize my calendar.
Okay. Did you start being a podcaster first or a spoken word artist?
I always was into poetry. I just never really did nothing with it. But I started off with podcasting about 3.5, 4 years ago. I started off on this little app, but then it transitioned to internet radio. So I've been doing shows, 3 years now, and next Friday is our 300th episode.
Man, that's a good milestone. I salute you, brother. I'm not at 300 episodes yet, but my podcast is doing good. So, hey, salute to the universe for that. So,
appreciate it.
What was your motivation to become an artist?
I always loved music. I just never took it serious till about 2.5 years ago. Shout out to my homie B-Trey. He's also a producer, and he told me how much money he made in 3 hours. So that put me in the mindset of, oh well, shit, if you could do it, I could do it. So the fact that I have an ear for music, and it's not even that hard to even make music. If you know what you're doing, or even if you don't know what you're doing, it pieces to the puzzle. It's like playing chess with it. But I've always been in love with music since the young days when my OG used to wake us up early Sunday morning to clean the house, playing music and whatnot. So it definitely stands for my OG.
It didn't even seem like it was a chore with the music playing. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly.
I feel you. Do you prefer one over the other, podcasting over being a spoken word artist?
Definitely love the zone that poetry has been given. And I got more into poetry due to my other co-host, Genesis. Shout out to Genesis. We've been doing live shows. We did our 4th one a couple of weeks ago. The last 2 sold out. So because of her, I kind of definitely got in the mode of doing poetry. So me and her been doing poetry shows for 2 years now. But music is always first for me.
Right. I feel you. I love being an artist. I love being an artist. And the most important thing for me is seeing the reactions from the music, seeing the people face when I'm delivering my art on the stage and everything like that is no other feeling.
Exactly.
Right. Okay. So do you got any shows coming up that we need to know about?
We are in the middle of working on our poetry show, number 5. We call it Puff and Poetry. We're in the midst of it. We don't have a set date yet or venue quite yet. We're searching. So when we do our shows, we try to do it every 6 to 8 weeks. So definitely check out my social media. Just be in tune with when we go do the next show.
Okay, that's what's up. I love doing shows myself. I'm glad the world opened back up because rap and being a spoken word artist, it's a hustle people don't understand, you know?
Exactly.
You can have the best art out, but if people don't know about you and they can't find you, you know, you gotta
That's
get in
true.
front of them, you know? So
Yeah,
how
true.
do you get people to find your music? Do you market? Do you got a management? Do you use your podcast?
I use my podcast on top of a plethora of friends that I have across social media. And my manager as of late definitely been pushing, everything I ever, dropped. I recently just dropped a EP, instrumentals, 6 tracks. I recently dropped that EP last Saturday. It's called Rell on the Beat, Volume 2. I did Volume 1 last year, like July 25th. It took me a while to, get the second one, but once I got back on my feet, I was like, yeah, let's get back to it, get back to the grind and the hustle.
Where can people find that EP, Rell?
You can find it on Apple Music, Tidal, YouTube, SoundCloud, all major music platforms.
What's the name of it again?
It's Rell on the Beat, Volume 2, 1 and 2.
All right. So what is your process for making beats, Rell?
Oh man, I literally have to. Sometimes I'll have a beat in my head and I try to match it as I'm going through the process. But mainly, I could just look at something and it will remind me. Like I kind of like play life in like melodies, if that makes sense. So like I could look at something and be like, yo, I can make a song, something like that, or something where somebody can visualize what I'm trying to say.
I understand. That's just like being an artist. I could see the words that's supposed to go on a track, just like you fitting a suit or putting on a suit or something. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Right. So I guess that's probably how your creative process is in some type of way.
Right.
So how often do you make beats? Considering that you got the podcast and you're an artist. I know you maximize the calendar, but what part of it is like, okay, I can feel it right now. Let me wake up at 2 a.m. and do this. Let me wake up at 3 a.m. and do this. Do you ever have any moments like that?
I try to make at least one track every week. So like I literally now have about 50, 60 lined up for whatever. So like I definitely try to get in the habit to do at least one a week. I'm trying to find time to do at least 3 a week. So since I dropped the EP, I got another project I'm working on with my homie B-Trey. We're gonna release the tape together. It's gonna be 5 tracks from him, 5 from me. So I just anytime I could fit in and get it going, I definitely do it. And then listening to today's music and how some of these producers, some of these beats is like I got to get on the ground. So like I'm not trying to fall behind.
Right. A lot sonically, the music is on a whole nother plateau, in my opinion.
Exactly.
And but I like to get in there sometimes with the producer and have them tailor make something for me. You know what I mean? Just because of the vibe. But
Right.
You doing a beat a week or 3 beats a week, there's nothing wrong with that because it's definitely quality over quantity. You understand?
Exactly.
This is my opinion. So if
Yeah, I
somebody,
definitely feel that.
huh?
I definitely feel that.
So if somebody wanted to purchase beats from you, how could they go about it? Or are you selling beats at the moment or no?
At the moment, no, but we're in the middle of me creating a web page for me to sell my beats. But other than that, like for the for the majority of the artists that know me, they could just hit my line, be like, yo, I want a beat or I need a beat. You know, what can you do? So like, if you know me, I got you. Even if you don't know me, I got business cards. I share my email, share my social media. Just hit it.
Right. So what is your social media, Rell?
So on my Instagram, I got 2 of them. I respond to both. Radio Rell 21 IG, Hell Rell 1290 on IG. My Facebook, Terrell Radio Rell Redmond. And my email is radiorell21@gmail. So I respond to all of that. And even if I don't get to you, my manager definitely will.
All right. Shout out to your manager. Your manager is definitely dope. She handling the business.
Most definitely. She's been making a lot of things work in my favor so far.
Right. So how have you been marketing your project, the EP, so far?
Been sharing. Definitely share all across my social media. My manager has been doing what she called code networking. So she's been, pushing. But I definitely share it on all of my social medias. I have a business card. I have a Linktr.ee that she created for me that I share every so often. So definitely just share. Anytime I listen to it, I share it just because, or I'll just wake up and be like, I feel like sharing it today. So I share it every morning I get up. So that way, people be like, oh, okay, I think I need to go listen because I keep seeing it across my timeline.
Exactly. And sharing, it works. My motto is your network is your net worth. You understand what I'm saying? It costs nothing. It costs absolutely nothing to share somebody's stuff. And you never know what a share can do,
That's true. That's definitely true.
So like sometimes when I hear people say, oh, that share for share stuff don't work, is it worth sharing? Or you're not a people person? Your stuff don't appeal to the masses or anybody? Somebody gotta like it. It's 7.2 billion people on the internet,
Exactly. My first EP when I dropped last year, I didn't think it was gonna get a lot of love that it did, and I have and currently still growing over 67,000 streams. So like I didn't think it was gonna take off like it did, but it did. So sharing
Congratulations on that. So are you independent or are you signed? For the people who may not know.
Definitely independent right now. We're in talks with a few people about getting me signed, but right now I'm definitely taking the independent route.
Yes, I love being independent.
Yeah, like you're free to do whatever. The whole creative art is yours. You don't have to sit here and rush any type of thing because somebody set a deadline or nothing like that.
Right. The pros and cons of being independent definitely outweigh being on a major unless they really taking care of you. Like some of the stories that I researched, like En Vogue, even after they multi-platinum success, they was only offering them 2 cents each a record.
Right.
That's crazy.
Exactly. That's robbery.
That's highway robbery. And the way technology is, you could pretty much, cash your own ticket. But anybody who want to get signed, I'm not gonna deter you. Don't look at me as a deterrent.
Right.
It's just how much of your art you want to compromise. It's give and take for everything,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So where can we find you at, Rell, in the city, out of town? You got any out of town dates yet? Do you have a tour?
Not yet.
A tour coming up?
It's in the works, but not yet. Only out of town I'm doing is personal vacation. But everything is coming. It's coming soon. So I'll definitely let everybody know.
Yeah, appreciate the process. You got a good management team. You're a dope artist. So salute to you. So
Thank you.
is there anything you want to leave with the listeners? What can they expect? You got any surprises for them?
Man, I just expect, a lot of heat that I'm gonna give to y'all. So like I started off on a little like lo-fi R&B feel. When I'm gonna work on volume 3 towards the end of the month, and that's just gonna be like the street bangers. Like, I'm gonna have the streets like really feeling where I'm coming from. So like I kind of got it where, the ladies could like, it's for the ladies first, but now I'm definitely finna hit it with the street. So just be on the lookout. I got a lot of things up my sleeve. So just most definitely love what you do.
Exactly. And Rell, ladies buy music.
Exactly.
They
Quicker
come
than
to the
men.
shows and they hurry up and buy.
I
You
see
got
that
some
all
merch?
the time.
Yeah, you got some merch? They'll buy. And
Oh, yeah.
they'll share your stuff with the fellas. So if the guys see the ladies on it, they'll gravitate towards it, even if they're not feeling it. They'll check it out. But if it's undeniable, that's just what it is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm a big connoisseur of jogging pants, so I'm in the works of creating my own clothing line of jogging outfits. And that's the wave right now. Everybody, go buy them a jogging fit because it's easy, put on. You can match whatever colors. So that's what I got in the near future.
Okay. Do you currently have merchandise now or no?
Not yet. When I originally started doing podcasting, we had a little bit of merchandise, but now I'm on, we on some whole other different type of levels. So in the works, Yak Boys ENT, that's coming pretty soon. So that's gonna be the merch.
Okay. What's the name of your podcast?
It's OG Radio. You can find it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all major podcast platforms. And I'm live. I'm live every Monday, every Tuesday from 9 to 10, every other Thursday, 9 to 10. And we also have Friday shows from 9 to 10:30.
That's awesome. Okay. So is there anything you want to leave with the listeners of Riders Live Rell Radio?
Man, definitely, check me out, continue to support me. Without y'all, there'll be no me. I have a very good ear for music. If you're an artist, definitely, check me out. You could either A, get a beat from me, or B, get on the show. So it's like the best of both worlds. And if you're also a poet, come holler at me. We can get you on the show, get you out to live events. So, just rock with me.
That's what's up. Y'all heard it first here on Riders Live Radio Rell. Y'all go ahead and support the OG Radio podcast, and you go support both of his projects that he got out. Please tell the listeners again the name of those 2 banging EPs you got out, Rell.
It's Rell on the Beat Volume 1, and as of last Saturday, it's Rell on the Beat Volume 2. Definitely check it out. The first EP was 4 tracks, the second one is 6. So, I'm growing, continue to rock with it. Let me know how y'all feel about it. And shout out to you, Rose, for the podcast.
That's what's up. No doubt. I'm Riders. This is Rell. We out.
We out.